Hey, what's going on with y'all, man? So I don't even want to tell y'all the craziest thing that just happened to me. So I just recorded a video about pretty much the same video that I'm doing right now. I just recorded it, but I realized my mic was off after I went to go before I went to go upload the video. I'm like, let me watch it over again, and I noticed I had my goddamn mic off because there was no sound. So I'm kind of disappointed in myself there, man. But what's going on, guys? This was a pretty exciting first day for the wild card weekend. Some good NFL games for the most part. Before we get into Deshaun Watson and this Texans team versus the Bills, I want to say I'm so glad the Patriots lost. This is probably like one of my favorite days of the year so far. I mean, we're only 5 days in, but this is already like up there. This is probably like I don't even know what can top this. Maybe the Spurs or the Broncos or something have to win a championship. But right now, this is a pretty good day for me. So we're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into this game, and I got a message that I really want to say before I really get into specifics. Can we please NFL teams in the playoffs during the regular seasons against good teams, against good quarterbacks? Can we please? I want to get this message across so badly because it kills me to watch teams lose that probably should have won had they not played so scared. I want teams to start playing aggressive, and the reason why I'm bringing that up is multiple games where I've seen this happen with teams lack of aggression has cost them. But the Bills, I don't know what Sean McDermott was thinking about when he said, "You know what? We got 30 seconds from the Texans' 23-yard line, and we're not going to try to score. We're going to try to settle. Well, we're not going to try to score a touchdown. We're going to try to settle for a field goal. 30 seconds from the 23-yard line. I think they had a timeout as well. I'm almost positive. Did they have a timeout? I feel like they had one. I'm not 100% sure, but I think they had one. And that might have ultimately cost them because we see the game was 19-19 going at the end of regulation. Had they scored a touchdown, it might have been it might have been a 20-19 game, and the Texans would have been forced to try to score a touchdown. So instead of settling for any field goals in that second half for the most part. So let's just get into it, man. Let me make sure I was correct on it because I'm almost certain I got it right. Yeah, it was 30 seconds. We got it. We got to highlight. Let me take myself off the face cam real quick so you guys can see it. So it was first and 10. Oh no, they definitely had a timeout left because it says they used their second timeout number 2 by Buffalo. Okay, so these guys ran the ball first and 10 at the 23. Got it to third. They ran the ball from the 23 for 1 yard. Then they wasted time. They wasted about 16 seconds or so, and then spiked the ball. Now it's third and 9 from Houston's 22. And then they took one shot at the end zone, and then they had to settle for a field goal on fourth down. Like, if that's not terrible coaching, I don't know what that is. Like, you cannot play that scared in a playoff game. Like, Sean McDermott has to be disappointed in himself. And I can understand if you said like, okay, Josh Allen's been playing pretty terrible this first half. Um, I don't really trust what he's doing right now. He's thrown like 2 picks. He's fumbled the ball 3 times. He's fumbled the ball 2 times already. He's been pretty careless. Our O line is getting abused. I mean, we're not having any success on offense. I can understand that, like not being too aggressive. But in this situation, they were up 13-zip. Why don't you try to put the game away especially against a talented QB like Deshaun Watson? We've seen him come back. We've seen Deshaun Watson on the biggest stages. I mean, albeit it had been college, but we seen him in the championship game. We seen him like just pick up his play in second halves of games and take over. And we even seen him do it in the regular season. We haven't seen him do it so far in the playoffs, but we all know Deshaun Watson's a special type of quarterback. We seen the highlights this year. You seen I'm trying to think of what team it was. What team was it that Deshaun Watson had like this crazy escape where he got poked in the eye. Dude is holding on to his foot. He escapes it and then throws a touchdown in the end zone. Like, come on, like Deshaun Watson, we've seen him make those type of plays, and he pretty much made that play times 10 today. To help these guys win the game. But I just want to get that point across for the most part. Let me put my face cam back up. I just want to get that point across for the most part. That man, you have to play aggressive, especially in these type of games. This is a playoff game, bro. Like I don't understand why you're playing so scared. You got the lead. As long as you don't turn the ball over, you're good, man. And I'm pretty sure you like Josh Allen was gonna take care of the ball at that point in time because they had momentum. You're up 13-zip. You gotta trust your quarterback. I understand he's in the second year. I understand all that, but he was playing well up until that point. He caught a touchdown. He was making some big plays outside the pocket, running, throwing. So you got to give him a chance right there to get another touchdown on the board. But for whatever reason, Sean McDermott didn't do it, and we see what happened second half. These guys lost. These guys, honestly, I think that play really killed them because you play so scared, and then they didn't do anything the second half. 6 points in the second half. They got Josh Allen. I don't know what happened to Josh Allen in the second half, man. This dude started like panicking, bro. Like once the Texans got on the board, he was panicking. He had a bad fumble. Dude got leg tackled. Like I forgot who tackled him. I think it was McKinney that tackled him, but he tackled him on his thighs. He tackled him at his thighs. Like he grabbed his thighs, and Josh Allen just lost the ball. I don't know what he was doing. Um, he had a few bad. He's had a few bad throws. Now he didn't play super bad, but that second half, man, I don't know, kind of lost his way. And then even think about it when they were down 19-16. I think this was, oh yeah, this was the last possession to send it to OT. He broke off like a 20-yard run. I can't remember what it was. I think it was like 20 yards or so. And then he pitched the ball back. What are you doing, bro? Like you cannot take chances with the football like that. And if in that second half of the game, we just saw him doing a little bit too much. Like the pressure got to him. Like he was too antsy. Um, I don't know what happened. And then we seen Deshaun Watson in that situation rise up to the occasion. He did what he had to do. Now I understand both quarterbacks took some sacks they probably shouldn't have. For Deshaun Watson, I can say just to be I don't want to give him too much praise, just to be critical of him here. 20 for 25. He did what he had to do. But there was maybe of those 7 sacks, at least 3 of them he could have threw the ball away. But Deshaun Watson, his nature is to be aggressive. His nature is to try to make something out of nothing all the time. So he took some bad sacks, but for the most part, he redeemed himself. And you really can't fault him too much for that. He just made plays. And that's what happens when you play against great quarterbacks. When you give them chances, they will burn you time and time and again. And the Bills had to learn that the hard way. Tough loss for them, especially when I honestly felt like they was going to win this game. I said they was going to win this game before the game even started. I just had a feeling like, the Bills defense can really slow down this Texans offense, man. The Bills, they were susceptible to the run, but I know the Texans, they were never like a heavy run team this whole season. I would have to look at the percentages to see the percent of times that they run the ball, but they weren't great. Carlos Hyde, Duke Johnson, they're good backs, but they're not special. So I pretty much knew Bill O'Brien was gonna put the ball in the hands of his quarterback for most of the game. And I like the matchups here, especially with no Will Fuller. Took away their best deep threat. So Tre'Davious White on DeAndre Hopkins. Now, of course, we know Hopkins is likely going to win that matchup if they match up 1-on-1. But the Bills' front seven is pretty good. And I felt like they would give Deshaun Watson a lot of problems up front. So, and like you guys can see, there was 7 sacks. So they definitely gave him some problems. Even though I thought some of it was on him. But for the most part, you just can't get these guys chances, and the Bills paid the price for it. So shout out to Deshaun Watson, made a spectacular play in OT. Man, we seen him do it too many times, over and over again. He did it one time this year where got poked in the eye, somebody hanging on his foot. He broke out of it. Was it against the Colts? I'm not entirely sure, but he's done it plenty of times this year. So with that being said, definitely let me know what you guys think, man. I want to hear your recap of the game. What you thought could have been different for maybe the Bills to win, or what you thought the Texans could have do to make it so that they weren't even like getting blown out like they were at one point because it was 16-zip. So that being said, make sure you like, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff. I'm out, man.